So last night I got thinking about, let me turn that down, how we, because of the masks, how we look at Sleep Token and the guys, and let's be honest, Vessel in particular, and project onto him, which the mask allows us to do, and which, he knew that it would. But no one looks at, what's his name? Noah Sebastian. Amazing singer. I don't talk about him enough. Will Ramos. Trixie, I remembered his name. James Hetfield. You pick another singer. Ronnie Radke. I think we know what goes on with Ronnie Radke, and I still stand by the fact that I think it's a bit. He's doing a bit. I don't think that's deep down what he projects is what he is. But let's be real. I think a lot of us do that anyway. But what Vessel has done, for good or ill, and again, hindsight 2020, he has allowed everyone to project fully onto him what and who we think he is and what his songs are about. And there's a thing to be said for being parasocial, but there's a good parasocial and there's a bad parasocial. And boy, what he's done is really unique. And I grew up in the Kiss era, but of course we didn't have the internet, and that's a whole different level added on. It's fascinating watching other fans, and I'm a big people watcher. I just love to observe, and I find myself doing that at concerts a lot too. Just observing how people react to him as the character. Because that's all he's allowed us to see is the character for this project, and it's really fascinating what people do with that. Humans are interesting, and he's really allowed a lot of things to happen, and I really wonder how he feels about that now. Yeah, he's accomplished a lot of the goals he set out for himself, but how does he feel about that now? We may never know. He may never let us fully in. I hope he does. I hope, what I would love to see is keeping the masks on and whatnot for the shows, for the bit, but them being them. And I think, without all, if they only wore the costumes for the shows, but then, take it all off and just be who they are. And they're slowly starting to do that, especially with Ivy. He's been doing that for a long time. But the other guys now kind of branching out and doing other things, side quests, if you will. Because you all know I think about them in terms of D&D. But I'd like to see Vessel start doing that too. All of them know that we know, and we know that they know that we know. They really don't have anything to lose by it, and I'm sure financial decisions are being made, and I wouldn't be surprised if they move in that direction, because what else could that man do outside of Sleep Token now? Think about the other things Vessel could do if he's just, side quest himself, because the other three have done side quests. What if he started doing side quests without the costume as himself? His financial means, he clearly has the talent. Could be very interesting. But anyway, I was just thinking about how easy it is for everyone to project upon him. That's probably a pretty big burden sometimes. It's very interesting, because I've never seen that phenomenon before with any other masked or makeup band. And they're both masked and makeup. So it's very interesting. Just thoughts while I'm out running a few errands. But got some other things coming up this week, and I'll fill y'all in on that later, but that'll probably be Thursday or Friday. But anyway, I'm sure I'll be talking to you again more later. Bye.